Let's try this to find out why they have been mentioned in the Michelin Guide 4 years straight. Today we are exploring Yaowarat, which is Bangkok's Chinatown. This is a must-visit place for any food lovers out there because these streets are lined with amazing, cheap, delicious street food. There's grilled meats, braised meats, noodles, there's just so much to choose from. So good thing we came hungry, let's go eat. Research about which place to go eat at because we just assumed there was tons of food, but if you see a lineup then most likely it is something good. That's a good sign there. Look, Michelin Guide 2020. Ooh.
4 years in a row.
4 years, 18, 19, 20, 20, 21.
I think we should do this one. We should try this one. You know what it is?
I don't know.
It's the raw noodles in Chinese herbal broth. In Thai, in Thai it's called Kway Chap. At first it doesn't seem like there are seatings, but they're setting up tables now. Right on the street.
I think it's because we're still early. It's only around 4:30. And it's pretty easy to find this place if you're coming to Chinatown because there are lots of big bright red lanterns just right next to this noodle place. Let's try this to find out why they have been mentioned in the Michelin Guide 4 years straight.
So it's pretty much just raw noodles, rice noodles, and the rest are crispy pork, boiled egg, pork intestine, pork liver, pork stomach, and pork heart.
Oh, really?
Yes, all the delicious stuff.
I think the broth is the highlight of this place because it looks like just like a clear broth, like nothing much to it, but it's super, super peppery.
Oh, it's very flavorful. You don't even need to add anything in here. Unless you like it more spicy, you would add the chili. But for me, this is perfect.
Would you like my heart?
Flora just gave me a piece of her heart. Can't say no to that.
This isn't in Chinatown.
Very good.
This place is obviously a local favorite because it is packed with people and it's not a comfortable place to sit, but people don't care because the food is delicious.
This is part of the fun of being in Chinatown. You eat quickly and you move to the next stall and try different things.
I have to say though, I really like the atmosphere here. Like it's just full of activity. The cars, the people, the vendors yelling at each other.
Before we got here, I was telling myself that I need to pace myself because there will be a lot of food.
The Michelin lured us in, didn't it?
We better get the bill back. Look at all the lineup.
Okay, let's get the bill.
เก็บตังค์ด้วยครับ So that place was called Kway Chap Wan Pochana. So delicious. You need to come here. We spent 200 baht for 3 bowls because the regular bowl is 50 baht, but we added 8, so an extra 10 baht. Plus the Lotus Root drink, another 20. Very good. Off to the next one. Look at the amount of squid that you have to prepare to sell here. Piles and piles of squid here. Crazy.
And I think this one here is the lineup, and there's like a lady over there like writing down orders.
You know how they make Slurpee in Thailand?
Oh.
Just like this.
Like,
I think that's ice with salt water. And they keep shaking it, and it doesn't look like a Slurpee right now, but when you open it, it will turn into like a slushy Coke. Cool, hey?
cool. Not just like a button thing from 7-Eleven.
No. I spotted one of the most famous dishes in Thailand, satay pork. And this place looks really good. 8 baht per skewer.
Let's try it.
Yeah, let's go.
ไม่ใส่เพิ่มลงไปเขาอยากได้พริกเยอะ
เอาหมูสเต๊ก10 ไม้นะครับ ขอขนมปังด้วยนะครับ Here you go.
Wow. So first we have the pickles here, cucumbers, some chili, some onion. And then we have the satay sauce, which is a peanut sauce. We have the pork satay skewers. And they give you bread, grilled bread, so you can dip this into the sauce. I'm gonna go with the bread first.
Be careful.
Go ahead,
Be
go
careful. You're wearing white. You don't want that on your shirt.
This sauce is perfect. It's like super creamy, little bit spicy, not too sweet. This is a really, really good sauce.
Soak it in there.
The pork is still really juicy.
Is it fatty?
No, it's like a lean cut, but it's so thin and they probably cook it really quickly. So it's not dry. It's really good. The fatty bits at the end, that probably helps to keep it moist when they're cooking.
The proper way of eating pork satay is to first just coat it with peanut sauce. That. And you want to eat the whole thing at once. And then right away taste it with pickle, cucumber, and onion. And a little bit of chili.
A chaser?
Did chili get to you? Over your shoulder.
I don't really see a lot of places serve satay pork with bread, but it's such a good idea, as you said. Use it to soak up all the peanut sauce. Wow.
Is that
Oh. Just the bread and the peanut sauce alone is like so delicious. So the satay pork is only 8 baht each. So I ordered 10. That's equal to 80 and extra 10 baht for the bread.
Bread. The ultimate satay experience.
นี่ร้านชื่ออะไรนะครับ
ๆหมูสะเต๊ะเฮียซาค่ะ
เฮียซา
ใช่ค่ะ ขอบคุณมากค่ะ
So we've been in Bangkok for a few days, but a lot of the times we end up eating at the mall, which is a little more expensive, and the food is not as good as what we can find here on the street.
This is my kind of vibe. Eating street food, endless options to choose from, and they're all very affordable.
And to be honest, we don't enjoy eating like one huge meal, so this allows us to snack and keep trying new things and seeing and smelling it first before we buy it. This is perfect. This is like street food heaven for us. It is actually easier than you think to get to Chinatown. There is a subway station, an MRT station called Wat Mangon, which is right around Chinatown here. So you can either take the subway or of course you can hop on a taxi, but Bangkok traffic is pretty bad, so you might want to take the subway instead. It just started raining, so we just popped over here for some traditional Thai dessert. We ordered 3 things because I couldn't decide just one thing. First one is a black sesame ball with ginkgo in ginger tea, and that one is hot. And then we have a cold one, which is cantaloupe with sago. The last one is bird's nest in like a sweet broth with lotus root and snow fungus and goji berries. It doesn't sound very good when I say all these ingredients, but I'm sure it tastes really good. Let's try these.
Oh my god, it just started pouring. They're in the middle of the bike tour.
This one is like a very traditional Chinese dessert actually. It's like a chewy dough and inside is black sesame.
Let's see the inside. Oh.
It's actually quite delicious. The thin skin with a lot of filling in there.
We got a flying ant in there.
What do you mean a flying ant?
Look. It's good now. Good as new. I'm gonna try this one. I never had this before. With the cantaloupe, this is new. Wow, very refreshing.
I'm surprised you like that one because it's in like a coconut milk.
Yeah, but it's not creamy at all. And it's not too sweet. Oh, what do you call this again?
Ginkgo nut.
Ginkgo nut.
Yeah.
Your mom told me that I shouldn't eat more than 12 ginkgo nuts a day because it can be toxic. Is that true?
My mom said it, of course it's true.
Oh, okay.
And she watches the channel.
Good thing we only have 11 in here.
So the best way to end your night here in Chinatown is to get some traditional Thai Chinese dessert. And come check out this place. It's called Kun An Bird's Nest. It was super delicious and we only tried 3 of the desserts. They have 15 other types of desserts to try.
One more meal. This place is famous for rice soup, but they call it dry rice soup, so I'm a bit confused. I want to try.
Okay, let's go try.
How can it be rice soup but dry?
We'll find out.
We're getting the minced pork and marinated pork and pork ribs rice soup.
Dry rice soup.
Yeah, how would you explain it, dry rice soup?
And the oyster.
And we're getting the oyster one.
Okay.
It's oyster. One oyster. One oyster. One dry. Dry. โอเค อร่อยนะครับ อร่อย อร่อยทุกอย่างเลย ครับผม Wow, that looks so good.
The rice actually doesn't look that wet.
It's the rice soup. No, it's the rice in the rice soup, but they don't include the soup in the bowl.
And then the soup is in this bowl.
Yeah, they separate the broth.
And then there's some dipping sauce here.
Interesting. So it has pork ribs, braised pork, and minced pork. Oh, wow.
There's a lot of crispy garlic in there that makes it so good. What is the sauce?
Sour chili sauce, which is perfect because it's a bit sweet.
Fatty, right?
Because it's a bit sweet at the moment, with a little bit of sourness. Very good. Oh, what is this one?
This one is the oyster dry rice soup. It looks really good and there's like egg in it. Egg and green onions in it too. Let me try this one. Put some spicy sauce. Is the oyster one the famous one here?
Yeah.
Let's see how it tastes. I'm not sure because the oyster is raw. It basically just popped in my mouth. I think it's raw.
Does it taste good though?
It tastes good, but I'm a bit scared. It's raw.
We usually don't eat oysters here in Thailand, but this place is famous for it. We thought we would give it a try. Here we go.
Makes you nervous?
A little bit, I know what you mean.
Like,
Like,
I know they kind of parboil it, but it basically is still raw inside. So
Yeah.
it gives you that like seawater taste.
the rice is good. I'm not sure about the oyster. Gonna stick with the pork.
Because you know what they say about one bad oyster?
Dead.
Dead. As it gets later in the night, Chinatown just gets busier and livelier. So if you come to Bangkok, make sure to come to Chinatown for some delicious, amazing street food. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed our little food tour today. We'll see you on the next one. Don't forget to subscribe and have a wonderful day. Bye! Bloopers!
Whoa! Your eyebrows okay?
Still there, right? Still there?
Stood really close.
I was staring at the prawns. I didn't know the fire was coming. So you'll know you're in Chinatown when you see tons of street food and a lot of gold shops. But it is a mystery to me why the gold shop over on that side has like huge lineup. That lineup is longer than the lineup that was going into the Gucci store today at Paragon.